Welcome everyone to the Knights of the Onion. I am Zarik, and I'm here with Will from the Three Amiibros.
Howdy, howdy.
And we're back for the dark, gritty noir story of a small band of detectives in a city gone bad. Yes.
Wow, that was an elaborate intro. I like it.
Thank you. I've been photoshopping it for a while. This is a Team Chaotix story, everyone. This is the first Chaotix in gameplay since the 32X.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the last Chaotix gameplay for probably the rest of ever.
I want a Chaotix too. So bad.
Like, why didn't they ever port the Chaotix game into one of like the collections?
I have no idea. You know, it used to be the only way you could play Knuckles Chaotix via, like, besides like emulators and stuff. There was a PC game kind of like rental download service where you paid a fee and you could play just PC games. They had like just like a set amount. It wasn't called GameFly, but it was called something similar. The program's not around anymore. It had Knuckles Chaotix.
It had Knuckles Chaotix.
And it played like crap.
Sonic. Why did it play like crap?
It was bad frame rate.
And
you can't do that with those special stages. The special stages are super hard.
So that service had Knuckles Chaotix, but Gems Collection didn't have Knuckles Chaotix. Okay, the Sega Sonic arcade games I understand because of, like, you know, controls and all that, but why not Knuckles Chaotix? There's a lot of people who want to play this game.
A lot of people need to play this game, but until then we have to deal with the awesome scavenger hunting that is Team Chaotix stage. We have to find 10 hermit crabs, people.
Yes, and that is the gimmick for the Team Chaotix levels. Instead of, like, it's the same stages and same stage progression as the other stories, but instead of just, you know, having to speed through the levels, you are going on scavenger hunts for each level. And Zarik, you said that it's in an earlier part. I don't know if it still holds, but I remember you saying you were having a good time with this.
This was surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, I don't really remember having trouble with this back then either. I had a lot of fun with this.
Wow. Why is that? Like,
it felt
like
fresh. It felt so fresh. Because I had done all 3 stories before this. Like,
so
I did
in
them
comparison,
all.
Yes, yeah,
so
that's right.
Not only was I getting to just, like, enjoy just looking around a stage. And that's kind of what you do, is you're actually, like, looking at the stage that you're zooming by with other characters. And you're kind of, like, seeing more of, like, where stuff is. I'm wondering, like, man, where could something be hidden here?
Vector's Desha.
Desha.
I wonder what that was like recording in the studio. Alright, deliver this line with gusto, will you? Desha? Desha.
Desha.
Desha. But yeah, and it's also fun just being the Chaotix. I mean, like, these guys are they've got great chemistry. Vector is hilarious. SBO is pretty cool.
SBO is super cool. Charmy, like, a lot of people think Charmy is annoying. I think Charmy is ridiculous.
Yeah, like, he's fine in Heroes.
Like, they try and make him like this scrappy-doo person that just likes to pick fights. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think it's kind of fun. Like, the little guy is the one that acts the toughest.
Yeah, you're right. He is pretty much scrappy doing this, without the really confused backstory. Thanks, Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh god, I forgot. I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. I'm like, yeah, no, that movie's terrible.
It was. Oh god, I can't believe we're talking about that movie. It was
Hey, they're detectives. We're playing as detectives. I mean, it's theming.
Oh wow. Yeah. There's a conclusion for you. I should rewatch that.
I've been piecing this together for a lot. So, how did you feel when they introduced the Chaotix as like detectives in this? Because I don't know how much of the comics you had read at this point.
Well, before this, were they detectives in the comics at all?
Kind of. So when Knuckles like finds the rest of his people, and it kind of moves into Echidnaopolis, like it comes back into like their zone instead of in between zones.
Crabs must be nearby.
And
yeah. Oh.
Go for it, Vector. You can do it. Keep trying. No.
Crabs must be
I like how this has all happened in this one section.
Yeah. So that was fun. All for that one crab.
When you die, the game only saves however many crabs you had at the last checkpoint.
No, it'll actually keep them all. thankfully.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually really good design.
It's very good design.
That doesn't
Because
belong in this game.
sometimes you don't want to go back and get all those ones that you would have missed beforehand.
Yeah. Oh god, I thought you clipped through the rocks.
Yeah. Oh, I made sure I did the little like invisibility spin so I could like catch myself.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought the, you know what? I could be misremembering, but I thought the whole Chaotix being a detective agency thing in the comics, coincided with Sonic Heroes release to, like, promote them a little more. I could be wrong. Your knowledge of the comics is,
It wasn't so much as they were, like, detectives, but they were, like, a kind of, like, mercenary detective task force to, like, solve crimes that the, Echidna police couldn't do because, you know, they were like still.
I hate that ring so much.
They were still like having like dingo problems and like land and all that stuff. So like, hey, can you solve like the minor crimes? 'Cause we're kind of busy solving international incidents.
And was this in the I thought Vector choked on something and the game stopped because like Charmy had to do the Heimlich maneuver. Yeah, I forgot that these levels have no end goal. Like, it's just, or goal ring. Like, it just stops when you collect everything.
Yep.
Which is a nice touch. They could have made it so that you have to collect everything and then find the end post, but,
Be on guard. Focus and prepare yourself.
Gee, who's that character?
Hey, man. The only thing I'm a little like upset at is that the full Chaotix always seems to be so like displaced. I really like Mighty.
Mighty and Ray are so good. They are done great justice in the comics.
Is there, you know a little bit more, is there like a Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 where it's Mighty and Ray gets to be Tails? Because he can fly.
Wow, that's a good... Yeah, I wonder if there was a fan game. Hold on, I'm gonna rock the wiki.
Because I would want to play that. I've tried downloading that arcade game with Sonic, Ray, and Mighty, and that's... I'm not good at name. So yeah. But hey, it's 3 players.
Yeah, it is 3 players. Let's see. No, I don't want to watch you Cars commercial stuff. Even though the new Cars trailer actually makes the movie seem interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean I'd be down for watching it. I like Pixar, and I didn't see Cars 2, so I didn't get burned out on it.
Was that a pun? Burnout? Because like Cars.
Now it was.
Let's see. Kobananami did something called Sonic Mega Mix, which has a mighty. Yeah. Okay. So in Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Mix, Mighty is a playable character.
Okay.
So that's something, and like these are original stages, but it looks like it takes after Green Hill Zone. Or no, sorry, Emerald Hill Zone. It looks like it plays pretty well. I'll link you to this.
Sweet. We'll take a look at that. I'm sure it's probably just the Knuckles Chaotix Mighty sprite as well. So
it looks like it, but the game looks like it runs pretty smoothly.
I've never seen like Espio and like Sonic 1 fan games or ROM hacks. I don't really know what you call those, but probably ROM hacks.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, if they've just taken like I could be wrong on the definition, but if they've just taken the Sonic 1 coding and then like inserted the character, then yeah, I believe that's considered a ROM hack. It's a fan-made game if they actually like edit the level design.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So, but yeah, Chaotix are super good. There would be arcs in the Knuckles comic. That was standalone. That would be just like, okay, here's 4 issues of the Chaotix doing very, very bad attempts at trying to like make it because they're kind of goofy.
Oh, speaking of goofy, their Team Blast is actually amazing.
It's so good. It's so good.
So for context, what's the story here of Team Chaotix, Eric?
The story is that they need a job because they need to pay the bills, and someone sends them a mysterious package with a job guy saying like, hey, if you follow my orders, I will pay y'all lots of money.
Yeah, just like real life.
Just like real life. And so they're like, hey, we like lots of money. So they just follow this ambiguous voice throughout many adventures.
Which doesn't seem like a great idea in retrospect, but
I mean,
yeah.
There's not even like a down payment. Like they're not good businessmen.
Good point. Yeah. Oh, Saffron's another great character.
I liked how like the Chaotix actually consisted of her and Julie Sue. Like technically.
Yeah. Yeah, Julie Sue is another great character. Now Saffron was a Ken Pender's creation, right?
Yep. It was introduced, I believe, in the Knuckles comics. And then didn't really... that was kind of the reason why Charmy was out of the books until... who's that writer? I feel like... Oh, man. I used to know him, but when that writer took over and kind of changed the comics back...
Ian Flynn?
Yeah, Ian Flynn, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then with the whole Egg Grape saga... brought it
yeah,
back.
The Egg Grape saga was pretty dark.
It's pretty
I like
dark.
that saga. Yeah, the comics had a really great aesthetic. Because it was based off of the Sat AM sort of feel and approach. But yeah, I'm gonna miss that. I love how the hangy is still there.
Yeah, I've just gotten used to it. I never actually figured out if it was the PS3 emulation or if it's just the PS2 version. I never figured that out.
Let's look it up. We got time.
Oh god, it's gonna be there on the final stage too, I bet.
Oh yeah. Oh. Through the whole thing. God, you're right. Bosses.
Oh, there we go.
I don't see anything on Google on it, so maybe it is an emulation issue.
The PS3, old PS3 emulation for PS2 had some weird wonky bugs.
Yeah, but at least it had emulation.
Man, did you see that thing about the Sony president being like, man, old PlayStation 1 and PS2 games look like shit. Why would people ever want to play them?
No, what the hell? What was this?
It was like the president of Sony or like one of the CEOs. What was just they were talking about emulation and like how Nintendo embraces it and like Xbox has been embracing it a lot more, especially getting games like Phantom Dust and Shenmue.
Right,
like,
right.
You know, like new forms. And he's like, oh man, but all those games look like shit. Why would anyone ever want to play them?
Oh god. Hold on, that reminds me of another thing that came out. Am I gonna find it before the part's over? I don't know. Oh wait, here we are. Yeah, so it was a post on Twitter. Sony, no backwards compatibility because no one wants to play old games. Also Sony, pictures of like The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted Collection, Wipeout, God of War Collection. Like, yep, that sums it up.